Ever wanted to climb England's highest mountain? Didn't know where to start, or even how to get all the way up to the top? Then this video is your guide to Scafell Pike. Well, congratulations on not only making it to the car park, but out of the car park and on your way to climbing the highest mountain in England, Scafell Pike. So as you can see, as you leave the car park, you have two options for paths. Immediately you've got a decision to make. Both paths lead the same way, but one's a little bit further with two river crossings. The one on the left is the normal path, so you'll take that and start your way up the mountain. From here, progress can be measured by counting the gates 1, 2 and 3, and navigation accuracy checked by making sure you've got the river to your right, until you reach the ford at an elevation of 292 metres. At this point your total elevation gain 224 metres. Beware, the ford can be a pinch point on busy days, and can also prove to be a challenge to cross after heavy and or prolonged rainfall, and you may often find yourself going upstream to find somewhere else to cross. Once you've crossed the ford, it's on to the next section. The climb up Scafell Pike rarely ever eases up from its continuous steepness. I'd say there's only two places where that might be the case, the first of which comes after the hollow stones for about 20 or 30 metres. You'll get a slight reduction in incline and what you might call a small rest, before another set of stairs leading up to the next section, the zigzags. Next rest comes directly after the zigzags, where it eases up just a little bit. More than the first, but it's not long before you're climbing up again, and this time with a vengeance. The steepness picks up as you take a long, slow curve around to the right, though the path is well laid and easy to navigate. You'll soon find yourself staring at a large outcropping which signifies you've reached what I call the slaps, and the penultimate stage before the final push to the top. Here the terrain becomes its most tricky and technical, and becomes less of a path and more of a rocky wasteland. Route finding is generally straightforward and is assisted by the multiple curves along the way. Beware of false summits. Dig in for the last push and be careful of the uneven terrain, as it can catch you out even in the daylight. But before long, the trig point and the summit itself appears in front of you, and you've made it to the top of the highest summit in England. Congratulations.